What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. And it feels like forever since we've been back in the studio.
It really does. It feels like it's been a while.
For normal podcast times, recording times.
Actually, I was thinking about it today, and it kind of feels like forever since we were in Canada, too.
Yeah, and that was only not even a week ago.
It wasn't. It was like, 4.5 days ago, maybe?
Pretty much. We went on the big trip up Toronto last week. It was really fun. But now we're back.
We are back in the studio. It does feel like it's been, forever. Although, didn't we record here, 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I don't even remember.
2 weeks is a long time.
I don't even remember. Time just passes by so fast these days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, been back. Being in Springfield, we don't really have too much to do now, so... Or at least I don't, so that's kind of sick. Just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, the schedule has slowed down for the time being, so that's what it'd be. Not a bad thing. Good to kind of chill out for a little while. But, eventually stuff will pop up.
I was going to say, when's your next concert that you're going to?
Definitely Kiss of Life, and if I decide to go to Billy or not, that's up in the air. Not really sure. And then I know Young Posse is in, I think it's in October. And that's on a Saturday, so I don't know why you wouldn't try and go see Young Posse. That'd be pretty cool.
It's always crazy, too, because I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all right. We got time to do this because it's, so far away, and it's, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess that isn't that far. We get the ultra rare Saturday in Chicago concert.
Yeah, because Norman's on a Sunday or a random Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty sick.
That'd be kind of nice to just go on a weekend. But Young Posse would be cool. And other than that, nothing really.
When's your Kiss of Life concert?
That is in November. I know.
Okay, so that's a little bit of ways.
Yeah, we got a little time before that one. I think it's in the middle of November. Maybe a week or two before, around Thanksgiving. I think that one's a random weeknight one. I think Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. So, but there's a little time before that one happens.
All of the Canadian guys in our chat keep trying to get me to go see ILY1 in Canada.
Do it.
And I'm like, you know what? If it wasn't on a Wednesday, maybe. But
I didn't know they were even doing anything.
Yeah, apparently they're coming on tour in Canada, and Matt said if I went, he'd buy me a Super Polaroid with a Ririka.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, as tempting as that sounds, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, good for them. Are they just going to Canada?
I didn't even know they were on tour until they were talking about it in the chat. And I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah, good for them.
That's cool. So I think some of them might be going to that. I know those guys are going to a lot.
That's cool.
So if anybody wants to go to any concerts or anything, go join the Discord.
Yeah, you
go
find
meet
out
up with all
about
the
them.
Canadian guys. Or anybody in our chat, 'cause we got a bunch of people meeting up to go to different stuff here.
Yeah, if you want to go watch the Breakout Tour with Brett, he's probably going to go to more, so.
Yeah, that thing's still going on. That's a long tour.
It's a long tour.
I wonder how many stops they got
It's a
left.
long tour. Probably I don't know, it's got to be nearing the end, you'd think, but I think they got a few more. It was really fun. Again, we've said it for the last 3 weeks. Go watch the Breakout Tour if you can.
Honestly, the only people I really want to see now outside of Purple Kiss is just iChillin'.
Yeah.
Think about that a lot every day.
They were so great.
But we also bought a lot of cool random stuff to put our logos on today, so that's pretty sick.
Yeah, we had a big shopping haul at Walmart.
The best thing about having these little patches is we just put them on anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
We got some good hats and actually some really nice jackets.
Like some raincoats.
To put them on. They're because it's kind of the nice thing about a lot of the Walmart stuff. It's sort of just unbranded. So you can just slap a logo wherever you want.
I mean, it's good to have a slow time, though, for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just how it be sometimes. And eventually, from what we hear through the rumblings, Purple Kiss will be back. So, hopefully eventually they'll be here and we'll be able to see them multiple times.
That's what I'm hoping for. At least 3 or 4.
That would be awesome.
Not like Brett on the Breakout Tour, but at least a handful.
Yeah, a few times would be really fun.
But I guess that kind of does it for all the other non-K-pop related stuff, because I can't really think of anything else.
Pretty much.
So that means it's time for Not What You Came For.
Oh, yeah.
And this week, I'm going to recommend a super cool band I didn't know existed that, of course, has been around for 15 years.
Yeah.
If not longer. And we heard them on my Discover Weekly when we were driving to Canada. That group is called Deadbeat Nightlife. They're very much into that kind of screamo, emo scene kind of stuff that was popular in like the mid 2000s, 10s.
Yeah.
I'd recommend the song "A Captain, There Be a Pancake" because that is a super good song.
Interesting.
Very good song. Or "Around Here, the Potatoes Bake You." Also a good one. Or, of course, the classic "My Love, My Illness, My End."
Of course.
Also a good one. But yeah, they're very emo-y where it's like, the screams and crazy breakdowns and things just going nuts.
They have some very interesting song names, as people did back then.
That's what they do.
Very, very interesting. Mine is a band I listened to back in the day from an album from 2006. A band called A Change of Pace.
Oh, yeah.
They were pretty cool, and it was an album I really liked called Prepare the Masses, with my favorite song, Shoot From the Hip. I remember listening to that at Evangel basketball camp back in the day when we all went there as a team one time, and it was really fun. But I remember finding that song there and listening to it all the time, and of course I stumbled upon it again because it's on Spotify and you can do that. So yeah, Change of Pace. They were pretty cool, kind of like a, I don't even know, alternative punk kind of vibe from the mid 2000s, what we all like, right? So
very Warped Tour music.
Yeah, it was fun stuff.
I always wondered why they didn't get more popular because they had some really good songs.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, I remember Weekend Warriors was very popular.
Death Deuce Part was great.
Yeah.
Loose Lip Sync Ships was great.
Good band.
Yeah, good recommendation. I like it.
That's what I think now when I see all the guys who were like players in college, either football, basketball, and they're now like coaches or coordinators or like.
Oh yeah.
Or
like in the Hall of Fame.
There was this one guy who played for Kentucky. It was and now he's like a coach with Cal at Arkansas. It was like a guard, and I remember him playing for Cal, and he was like really good. So I was like, oh damn, he's like a coach now, which he's not like old, but it's just crazy.
Is it the Cal legend Jose Gutierrez?
No, but
that used to get buckets.
I forgot who it was, but yeah, it's just kind of funny. Those are like old moments when you see the players and they're like way done with playing, and now their job is like coaching or coordinating or just whatever.
That's how I feel when I saw like Andre Johnson get inducted in the Football Hall of Fame. I'm like, seriously?
Like Megatron. You're like, what? Really?
I'm like, you guys have been retired that long? Like, holy crap.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess.
Patrick Willis.
I guess they're just like first ballot guys because that seemed really fast, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wild. Time's crazy. But yeah, good recommendation.
Or like people's kids, kind of like Marvin Harrison Jr. now, like is in the NFL. And,
you know what's really crazy?
Like his dad was so good with the Colts.
So like Bronny got drafted, obviously, because he went to college and he got drafted in the NBA.
Sure.
And his youngest son, Bryce,
yeah.
This is like senior year of high school, so in like a year or two, he'll be going to the NBA too.
Yeah.
So if LeBron just plays like 2 more years, both of his kids will be in the NBA with him.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's got to wait a little longer.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, because he got senior this year, which would be the 1 year he's playing with Bronny. The next year will be his freshman year of college, so after that, you can just go to the NBA.
Yeah. Oh, it's Tyler Eulis. He joined.
Oh, is he really?
He joined Cal's staff, and I was like, man, I remember when he was like a really good guard for them, like Kentucky back in the day.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like the next like super good player, and he just never really got a good chance in the NBA. But
yeah,
he's also really short. So
yeah, he was tiny, but he was good.
He was
good college player. But he's like their assistant coach now or something like that. But
it's kind of wild. Time flies.
It really does. Very crazy.
All right, well, there we go. Now you know how old we are. We really just dated ourselves.
I know.
There. But for today's episode, I went to my good old friend Reddit, because Reddit's the best, and there you can always count on them for answers.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, what are some songs from 2024 that you think are really underrated or people should listen to more? Because then you always get all kinds of crazy answers.
Yeah, we really do.
So I got this list here of songs, and I decided to make it all boy groups just because there's a ton of answers.
Sure.
And these are boy groups, some of them heard of, some of them not heard of. But I've definitely never heard any of these songs, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
So, the best is I'm like looking at it now because I put all the videos on a playlist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, underrated song. And the first one's like O and F, and it's got 11 million views in 5 months.
In like 5 months, it's getting like multiple millions of views a month.
And then this other group called 1 or 8, which is I think it's like a Japanese group.
Is it?
15 million in 1 month.
1 month.
Can you really call that underrated?
That seems really good since you're on pace for over 100 million views in the year.
Like this guy has like 75,000 in 7 months. Okay, that seems like a little underrated. I'll give him
5,000 in a month. Okay.
All right, we'll see here. I don't know how many there's like title tracks or how many there's B-sides. Yeah. I just went off whatever the people
15
said.
15 million in 1 month's pretty darn good.
That's just pretty good.
That's what the people are saying. Well, that's what we'll listen to.
So first off, we got O&F, On and Off with Buy My Monster. O&F is pretty cool. Shout out to the one girl that we have no idea who you are that we met at the Purple Kiss
Oh my
tour,
gosh.
who's like a huge fan of these guys.
Well, that's like all I think of now when I hear O&F, or like she just loved them.
She did love him. She had like the little character guy, and she had like
She had all the photo cards for him.
She was like super into him.
She loved O&F. And they went on like a tour, so I believe she got to see him.
And she had like an extra O&F light stick she turned into a purple Kiss
Yeah,
light
it
stick.
was very talented.
This song's actually kind of cool so far. They got some good production here.
The Underrated Kings, O&F.
How many are there? What are these backup dancers?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was there 5 of them? 4 of them?
This is interesting.
A very whimsical, deep meaning.
I know they got like a very classical orchestra sound back here.
But they're like post-apocalyptic dancing.
Also, I guess a definition of underrated is kind of subjective.
Yeah, it's kind of what you think it is. But sometimes, yeah, you get some answers on that, and it's like crazy stuff. And you're like, really, guys? Is this really underrated? This is a BTS song.
Well, it's like, because sometimes you'll get like something that you think's underrated, and it's like everyone in the fandom's like a huge fan of it, so they like know what it is.
Right.
And there's like a song that you really like, man, CGI on this world right now, that you really like, and everybody else is like, yeah, it's not a very good song by them, like nobody listens to it. And
Right.
Kind of like when we found out that Simon Says was not well liked by the NCTs and
or whatever they're called.
From our fans who like are super into like NCT. We thought it was a really good song, it was popular.
Yeah.
But apparently they don't play it because no one liked it. I'm like, that might be considered an underrated song, even though I don't know if it is.
Right.
I don't know if you can really consider any NCT song underrated.
No, I don't think so. Literally not one of them.
The best was there's people who were commenting on it. I mean, whatever, anybody commented they want. But it was like, literally, they're commenting songs that just came out like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This doesn't even have time to be underrated yet.
I guess if I was going to give an example of something that I'd say like would be like underrated, if I was going to be like, if someone's like, give me some underrated songs to listen to, I'd definitely give them some songs by like Fanatics.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're underrated as a group and they got underrated songs.
Yeah.
Like Sunday by Fanatics, super underrated song. Like we talk about all the time. That if that was put out by like any group or even like a group like now, it'd be so popular.
Mm-hmm.
But just like stuff like that. Because it couldn't even be like, oh, the song by Purple Kiss is really underrated because people in the fandom really like it, and Purple Kiss isn't like an underrated group. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, 8th mini album. They put out a lot of music.
On and off.
Also, what a sick name. Whoa, is this Kamigawa? Neon Dynasty.
Hey.
Don't Tell Nobody by
The underrated 15 million in 1 month.
Or 8, yeah. Sounds pretty sick so far.
Yeah, I like it.
I guess I have to say too, I said underrated / songs more people should listen to. So there you go. So I guess, I don't know. Kill This Love by Blackpink counts if you want more people to listen to it. I don't know. It's pretty lit.
It's a groovy jam.
Clearly, whatever these people's company is, they can put the money into it.
Oh my gosh, the set is awesome.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Let's bring these guys a KCON.
That should be pretty sick.
I needs a break.
They got like freaking Mount Fuji back there. So yeah, sorry if anyone's fans of these people. Like, I'm not saying they're underrated. That's what Reddit said, and that's what we're here to judge. And by that, I mean I'm just gonna tell you if it's a good song or a bad song.
Yeah, I know.
It also kind of goes in that kind of thing where I remember before I'd ask, like, what's an underrated group or a group that's, like, more new group people should like, and then everyone would give me, like, the same answer. So it's like, if I'm getting the same answer from, like, 100 people, does that mean they're, like, an underrated group since everybody's, like, recommending them?
Yeah, like, everyone thinks they're underrated, but
does that no
one's willing to, like, make them not underrated.
Like, the number one group I'd say that always comes up for would be, like, well, Purple Kiss would be one of them nowadays.
Sure.
But, like, Promise 9.
Yeah.
I'd always get Promise 9 answers, or, like, Cherry Bullet.
I almost feel like Promise is kind of
and I'm like,
gotten too big for that.
I'm like, if everyone's saying Promise 9, does that mean that they're, like, an underrated group if everyone's saying them?
Right.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
They're, like, the popular underrated person.
It's very strange. Although these guys...
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Freaking sick. 1 or 8.
Because video's really good. The song is really fun to listen to.
AT's who? Yeah, I want someone to be like.
No wonder it has
15
million views.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was really good. I
I
really like that.
Don't tell nobody.
1 or 8.
I kind of want to watch your other video. They got
Yeah.
Avix Tracks.
I was impressed.
Next we got Into You by In Flying. I think there's only 2 of these guys now, but this is probably the one song that had like the most people individually say it. So
really,
yeah. This just reminds me of like the beginning of that Electric Callboy song.
Yeah.
It's very summer.
Summer boat vibes.
Oh, that definitely looks like a yacht that Oster Dickman would own. I also like doing these too because sometimes we find songs that we really enjoy.
Yeah, it's always nice to hear the new stuff. We are on the side of the you should listen to side for sure.
If you guys go back in our anvils of time and songs that we've listened to, let me tell you, we've listened to some stinkers.
Yeah.
And we listened to them though. Shout out to this yacht that has like this sick hammock thing they can just lay on that
yeah,
goes over the water. I do know In Flying is like a popular group though.
Yeah, I'd say like they got very good popularity.
Cause they have that one song I looked for years and I could never find.
Yeah.
And then I found it and I was like, oh, it's these dudes. And the only thing I ever knew was a K-pop band. Rooftop, that's what it was. Classic. But yeah, these dudes have been around for a while. Good for them. That song that I found by them came out almost 10 years ago.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Came out October 22nd, 2015.
Jeez.
Also, what is this like filter they got? It's like bright.
It is just summer filter. Taking us on this nautical journey. Dive in. Aww. Like, this is okay.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like, I bet this would be a really fun song to hear live at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
With everybody, you know, just having a good time.
Just
on the
enjoying the summer vibe in the arena. And flying. I'll give that a solid okay. Alright, what do we got now?
Next we have a song
Summertime
by 24K Plus.
Whoa. Who's that guy? Is this like a... Who are these children?
Seems like a fun self-shot. Like, I don't know if it almost probably seems like a B-side if it's like this.
Yeah, usually the video being self-shot means B-side.
Oh. It is Our old friends 24K from
That's what I thought.
Dream Concert 2015.
Is it like a subunit?
It says after several lineup changes, the group has rebranded as 24K Plus.
Didn't they get into some trouble? Or was that
Like,
someone
they had
else?
a bunch of past members, so these must be like
Holy
all new
crap!
guys. Freaking the after school.
That is a lot of past members.
Yeah, there's a bunch. So
Yeah.
how many? Literally none of these guys are the original members. So
There's like some of these guys. That one guy looks like a kid.
I don't think it was 24K that got in trouble. I think that was Top Dog or
Who am I
somebody
thinking
like,
of?
Like it's like Top Dog or something like that.
Yeah, probably. I just remember there was someone from Dream Concert 2015, and we looked it up, and they were like banned.
Yeah, I think that was them. I don't think it was 24K. I think it was somebody else. Or maybe it was. I don't know.
I thought it was maybe them, but also who knows?
I just remember. Yeah, one of them did get in trouble. They got like blacklisted.
Yeah, I don't even remember what
Because
for.
it's something that they're...
Did they smoke weed or something? I don't know.
No, it's something that like their company did or something, and
I just remember it
they
was
like
like
cut funding to
yeah,
them.
they were like stopped. It like was over.
Yeah.
24K
Oh,
plus.
there you go.
Legend
I
lives
lied,
on.
you're right. I thought it was Top Dog. Sorry, Top Dog fans.
The top
But I guess
doggies.
24K was blacklisted during the presidency of South Korean President Park Geun-hye.
They speak out against him or something. Jeez.
Yeah, it was something like
But
that.
it was none of these guys, so
No.
obviously they're here doing something.
It just says they're blacklisted for political reasons.
Kind of want to look that up and see what they did.
Yeah, I knew it was either them or Top Dog. It was one of them. I can never
I
remember.
feel like also Top Dog maybe got in trouble too,
I don't know.
or like a guy did.
It
I
was
don't
a crazy
know.
time back
We really looked into Dream Concert 2015.
Yeah, we did. Shout out to those guys, though. Next, we have DKB with Flirting X.
This looks cool. Everybody's all about the band now.
I don't know what it is. Whenever I see DKB, it just reminds me of like something be like skateboarding shoes.
Isn't that the skateboard brand?
Isn't it DGK?
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think of too.
Slipknot. There's no way you know who Slipknot is. Also, 24K, your song is pretty decent. I
It
mean,
was fine. It was it was the name. Summertime.
I guess my real... I think I was trying to light up as a sucker, but I think my real telling of is this song underrated or group underrated is after this, am I going to like go tell the people in the chat to check this song
Yeah,
out?
it's pretty much if I like it or not.
And be like, dang, this is sick. This looks actually pretty cool.
This one's cool. Did someone put Trenzy on this list?
Yeah, it's true. Whoa, look at
Oh my
bunch of
gosh, he
flowers.
just like threw up a bunch of... Wow. That was crazy. I did not expect that.
Like, so far, number one on my list is 1 or 8. That was pretty
Dude, those
sick.
Japanese
like,
guys were so awesome.
Like, I go throw that in the chat and tell everyone to listen to that.
Absolutely.
And so far, this is pretty good too. I like it. I just really want one to be a boy group like this and just to have like a random like crazy breakdown thrown in there.
Yeah, I know. And just like a super poppy song.
Like literally just Degenerates by a Day to Remember.
Yeah.
I will also say for the most part, whenever we ask for stuff from Reddit, there's not a lot of misses. Most of them are pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say Reddit does a good job.
There was one, I don't remember what it was, but there was one that we asked. It was kind of like not good. I don't remember which one it was, but there was like one that we asked. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if this is it.
We really do need to have that one day. It's like, send us the worst K-pop song you've ever heard. I'm trying to do that one.
I mean, we can't.
Send the absolute worst.
Well, I already know what I'm voting for.
Don't even be nice. Like, don't even feel pity.
I want a
Just
description of it too.
the worst.
Why is it the worst
Yeah,
that you've
why
ever
is
heard?
it your worst K-pop song you've ever heard? That was cool.
I don't
that
know what
logo
it
is
is,
very
but
cool.
I feel like all these songs have just been flying by. All right, now
Oh,
we got
yeah.
a song called "Colorful Zebra" by Big One. This one has 75,000 in 7 months, so this might actually be underrated. I also don't know if this is a K-pop group.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he could be the new lead singer for Smash Mouth.
Someone had some very nice early 2000s reference here.
I was like, this is like very like
Inspiration.
underground right now. This is awesome. Is Lauren here?
Gosh, Lauren.
I don't want to be that guy, but this definitely sounds like it'd be a sick outro to like an anime.
That's all I was thinking about.
Like everyone's like running, you know, like meeting up
Yeah.
with their friends.
Or just like put it on a Tony Hawk game.
This is like a pretty cool song though.
Yeah. It's kind of a thing where like we've heard millions of songs from all sorts of people that sound just like this or
Yeah.
very similar, but it's always good.
Yeah.
It's like something that's really cool. This video is cool too.
I like the little screaming going on.
Yeah.
I will say, it's like, I've seen so many animes, I can literally just envision certain anime endings in my head right now that sound just like this, and I'm
Right.
like, it's awesome. Is this just supposed to be the opening for Warped Roadies?
I know. Kevin! Yeah, get this guy on Warped Tour. Or a group, I don't really know.
Oh, yeah.
Circle Pit!
Ooh. Okay.
Down, 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 down. Oh my gosh, middle fingers.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was very cool. They really brought the pain there. Colorful zebra.
Alright, you know what? That was awesome. I liked it.
That was a good pick.
Now we have a song by a group we've heard about many times. Tan.
Ton.
Called Hypersonic. I think. It's either Hypersonic or Hypertonic. Hypertonic, my bad. I've seen these guys walk in Music Bank more times than I can
I
imagine.
know. A lot of walking.
This is like the most HD video I've ever seen. I do know someone recommended this, and like I'm kind of biased. It's my favorite group or whatever.
That's
But
fair.
then like somebody like commented on it, like, "Wow, thank you so much for this recommendation. I'm checking it out, and I like love these guys now."
There you go. That's what it's all about. Sharing the love, honestly.
Hypertonic. Break it down. The other best part about it is, like I said, I asked for like underrated songs from people.
Right.
It's like I said, I don't even know if they are underrated or not.
Yeah,
like,
it's
maybe people love them. I don't know, dude.
Right. That is really funny.
Because this could be like the most popular song in the whole fandom. I got no idea. I will say though, for all of the recommendations that we got on this, I mean, I got a bunch, but I only chose 7.
Yeah.
You know, none of them are really bad. They're fine.
No, good songs. Good songs. None of these should be on the worst song you've ever heard list. Because
Like, would I put them on my playlist? Maybe not. But they're definitely not bad. Oh, I am adding the 1 or 8 song to my playlist, I'll say. Also, fun fact of the day, we were driving back from Canada, and I had my K-pop playlist on, and I was like, we're driving. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't really know how many songs are on here, but we might be listening to the whole thing before we get home. It was like a 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, sick, let's see how far we can get with it. And we like listen to it. And I looked it up, and it turns out we could not, because it was 31 hours and 54 minutes.
We have to turn around,
like,
go back, and then drive back again.
I was like, that's way more than I thought I had.
Yeah.
But also, I do not know how people have, like, playlists with, like, 15,000 songs on them. I don't know how that even happens. Like, you must just, like, save everything.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much like every song released.
Alright, that's cool.
That was cool.
I'm not really sure what Tan's music sounds like, so I'm guessing that was good. But yeah, all the songs are pretty good. Really like Big One. That was sick. Really like the rock vibes there. 108 was really good. Good job.
Yeah, 108 was sick.
But here I'm going to throw up a super great song for you guys from a real underrated group. Don't know if you've heard of them. They're called Trinzy.
Kind of shocked that no one said them yet.
Guys, like, maybe you guys saw them on the Breakout tour with Brett.
Because honestly, I would definitely put Trinzy on the underrated list. Because they're pretty darn good.
No idea who they were when you saw them. We actually listened to them a couple weeks ago. But this is their song, New Days. And this song slaps. And this is the song that was so good. I did throw it up in the chat.
Yeah.
And I told everybody to go to the Breakout tour so they could see it live because it was awesome. They're also really good on stage. It's like a lot of energy.
They were like such good dancers. I was just really impressed, honestly. Yeah, a decent amount of members.
I would say my ultimate underrated group, though, if I was going to say anybody, don't know if they actually are, though, but like I said earlier.
Yeah.
But TNX,
yeah,
the new Six, it's like one of my favorite boy groups. Never hear anybody talk about them.
Yeah.
But they are going to be on Kingdom, so hopefully they get some attention there.
Right.
So yeah, go check out TNX if you're going to, like, find a new group to listen to. And Trinzy. Trinzy's got a lot of good songs. When did this even come out? Did this come out this year?
I don't know. It's sick.
1 year ago.
10 million? Pretty good.
Yeah, I know. It's like underrated. You guys should check him out. It's got 10 million views.
And you see that, anytime I see that double-digit millions, I'm like, okay. Even if it was a year. That's like sort of close to 1 million a month. Yeah, they were really good though. It's just kind of one of those things where you saw them and like watching them and listening, you're like, why wouldn't they be more popular, right? Like everybody loves boy groups. Like,
like I said,
what did they not have that other people did?
I told some people in our chat that if they're from like a big company,
yeah,
they'd be huge.
They'd be fine, yeah.
Just like Boys Next Door, I don't know where they're from. But they're really big, or like Rise came from SM, so they're gonna be big no matter what.
Yeah.
Like if these guys from there, or they're like from, you know, JYP or something, they'd be huge.
It's just one of those things where I don't think they're really lacking anywhere.
I mean, the music's definitely good enough to like make them popular.
I mean, there is a lot of groups, I guess. So, oh, that would not feel good.
Don't know who any of these guys are, but Brett does.
Yeah, ask Brett, man. He's like besties with everybody now.
I don't know, I'm also, I guess, just a not good judge of like male groups. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like, what are you talking about? These guys are horrible.
All I know is what my ears tell me.
They put on a great show.
In my eyes. Like, you're trying to tell me that, like, Hypen's better than these guys? Or I&I?
Yeah, see, I don't
know.
Or
TWS?
Dun.
Like, I saw those guys in person. I wouldn't say they're any better than these dudes.
Trinzy.
New Day
Boy
Z.
group of... Yeah, I know.
Z.
Every time I see the Z at the end, it's like, well, you got to say the Z.
Alright.
Yeah.
We normally do the segment for the beginning of the show.
Woo!
But like, I was too excited to start, so I forgot about it. So this is a reward for everyone who stuck around to listen to us. So, we got some stuff to taste here. The first being an energy drink called Sozu which is a sparkling energy drink made by one of the guys I used to work with, son, who lives in California, and he's been brewing this stuff up for like 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only place you can actually get this is if you order it from him online, or if you go to like one of the select retail stores that he stocks it at. And apparently people love it because they're buying it off the shelves. So, I mean, it's good. Apparently people like it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say there is one flavor I did try. My coworker told me it was good and he likes them.
Right.
And the one that I tried was like mango something flavored. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know like there's people who are into these type of energy drinks. I am not one of them personally. And it was okay. I drank it all, but it was not my favorite because when I have an energy drink, I want it to taste like an energy drink. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like I want it to taste like a Red Bull. It has like that manufactured taste with like a fizz to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This does not have that. So we're gonna try these. Justin's never had one, so.
No, I've only heard about them.
But yeah, the Sozu, S-O-Z-U. They are available online. I will link all of this stuff in the description. 150 milligrams of caffeine and 5 calories. No added sugars, gluten-free, vegan.
Healthy stuff.
Yep. Asian-inspired flavors. And some of them even have real fruit juice. Actually, I think they all do. There's only 3 flavors available. I mean,
hot off the shelf. Very popular stuff.
And like I said, they're not my type of energy drinks, but they just remind me of a lot of like the healthy ones we get from like
What is this flavor?
This is calamasi. It's like a lime. So
all right, well, I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay.
It's not terrible. In my opinion, it kind of just tastes like, I guess like a sparkling water with maybe some fruit juice mixed into it.
It tastes healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
That, yeah.
Like I definitely know. Like this is something that you'd get from like
it tastes
a Whole
healthy.
Foods.
Yeah, it tastes
or like
healthy.
the healthy section, like a Harvest Market.
Absolutely.
Or something like that. So people are definitely into it. Like I said, it's not like nasty where I wouldn't drink it if I opened it. But it's also not like my first go-to.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to drink.
Yeah.
When I want an energy drink. So the last one we got to try here's lychee flavored, which I'm actually really excited for. Because I love lychee.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Smells like a lychee. Yoink. So let's try this one.
Okay.
I guess the best way to describe it, it kind of tastes like a fruit juice.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's just...
I think I like that one a little more.
I do too. The other one I had was pretty okay. It's like I said, like a mango flavor. It's kind of hard to mess
You're right, there's not really any fizz going on.
But for those of you drinking energy drinks, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's like a certain manufactured, like, false taste to an energy drink. It's like very syrupy. And there's like, the carbonation in it. So it kind of like tastes like an energy drink.
Yeah.
These do not have that.
These
this
are
is
just
more
healthier.
like,
They're healthier, yeah.
This is a very refreshing, healthier tasting energy drink. So if you're just looking for something, I mean, so back when we did not drink energy, I still really don't drink any energy drinks.
Yeah.
But back when we first stopped drinking them, when we were like talking to you guys about it, with like my liver problems, whatever, which are completely fine, by the way.
Yeah.
This would have been something great because I could get this, 150 milligrams of caffeine in it, no sugar.
Right.
And I was set. No niacin, no, B12, B6, any of that stuff. So, there you go. It's also kind of crazy. They have, like, different variations of calories. Like, this one has 8% juice in it. It has 15 calories.
Okay.
The other one had 5, and I know the other one had, like, 10% juice and had, like, 10 calories. Not really sure how that works. But, Sozu, if you guys really want a healthy energy drink.
Check it out.
Or you're, like, in California, check it out.
It does taste like California.
Shout out to Randy's kid. Good job.
Thanks, Randy's kid.
If you can dream it, you can do it. Don't stop believing.
Journey.
I'll put the link to their stuff in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Like I said, it's kind of hard to get unless you're in California. Or you want to pay a lot of money to get it shipped to you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there you go. There's that. But our second taste test.
The main event.
The one everyone's been waiting for.
The main event.
I have heard a lot of people say this is good. This is my favorite thing, Coca-Cola Zero, but it's Oreo flavored.
Yeah.
One of my friends said it's really good. We heard it's really good.
We've heard from multiple sources that this is delicious. And I will kind of say, usually when we get a Coke flavored as something, it's like not bad, but it ends up kind of just tasting like Coke. So I'm going to sniff here.
It smells like an Oreo.
It smells just like a cookie. So usually it just kind of tastes like Coke. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But this one we heard tastes a lot like...
Especially the stuff you get out of the
cookie.
The big machine from the movie theater.
It smells like an Oreo, which is weird because...
Here we go. Let's test it. Whoa. It definitely tastes like a Coke cookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. It still tastes like Coke, but I get a lot of cookie in there.
Like I don't know about, maybe not an Oreo as much. Like, it's like cookies and cream, but I mean, that's what Oreo is. It's cookies and cream.
You know, splitting hairs, yeah. That's good.
I'll never forget when the people came out with a cookies and cream flavored Oreo. The guy called me and goes, "You made an Oreo flavored Oreo?"
Yeah. It's good. It still finishes with that vintage Coke taste, but it's good.
I don't know if it's just me, but I drink a lot of Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Right? And I swear, anytime it's ever flavored and it's a Coke Zero, it starts out with a flavor, and the more I drink it, it just tastes like Coke Zero.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of this too, but it does taste good.
Like, it definitely tastes like a cookie, but now I'm like, if I keep drinking it, it's just going to taste like a Coke Zero.
It's just that after flavor is just Coke, and then that's kind of what you just keep tasting.
But hey, I mean,
they did a good job.
Oreo flavored Coke, they did it.
Hey, I think they did a great job.
That's pretty impressive.
I give them a good grade. I wish I could go back to Michigan and try the icy.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe one day. We'll
Yeah, there's a speedway on the way back from Canada in Michigan, kind of close to the border, maybe, where we get Jimmy John's.
What was it? It's like Inlet City?
Yeah, I don't even remember, but
Inlet City, something like that.
We get Jimmy John's and stop at there's like a speedway, and both the times we stopped, before we even had this or really even tried to get it, they have the like slushy version of the Coke Zero Oreo. So that'd be interesting because I've never seen that anywhere else.
I don't know why, but I was thinking just a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know be the sickest slushy flavor of all time?
What?
The gingerbread Mountain Dew.
Oh man, holiday, let's do it.
That would be.
Can we just like?
You
can buy a thing? Can we just buy a thing and put the soda in it and it makes it like?
You know, I think my mom and dad might have one.
Really?
Yeah, because I think my mom bought one, so she could make like margaritas or something at her house. I don't think she ever.
I'm sure that's never been opened.
But it's like you put ice and salt in it, and you put the liquid in it, and it like makes it, and you just like.
Let's do it.
Because I wanted to use it to make Red Bulls.
Oh, that'd be good too.
And then I just forgot about it. I think they got it still.
I think I saw one.
It's probably there with that ice cream maker she got.
She's really trying.
Shout out to my mom for always buying stuff she sees so we can use it.
Yeah,
and it never works.
Let's pour the Mountain Dew and do it. I saw one time they had an icy. It was like icy brand thing. It was at Marshall's you could buy. And it like made the thing. I don't know.
Have you ever seen the things like an ice pack, like an old ice pack, like the blue ones?
Yeah. And
you literally just put a liquid in it and you shake it up a bunch and like turns into a slushy.
Yeah, maybe that's all we need to do. Just freeze it and shake it.
You know what we need to do? We really just need a segment where it's like KPK tries stuff as seen on TV, and we just like
I know.
Random stuff.
We rate it as the commercial. Like, is it what it says it is?
Maybe that's gonna be our new segment we're gonna add.
Yeah, I think we should try that Mountain Dew one. That was probably the most, like, saying a flavor of what it is of actually tasting like the flavor I've ever tasted.
But not be like overpowering.
But the gingerbread Mountain Dew, it tasted just like gingerbread, but it was not weird. And it wasn't, like you said, overly done, like, weird, sweet vibe. Like, it was perfect.
I don't remember why I bought it.
It was so good.
But I remember before we tried it, I bought it, and I think I was up in Chicago still. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it just because it's here, why not? I was like, dang, this is really good. So when we actually got it to drink with all the other stuff, I was wondering if you were actually going to like it or not.
Oh, I loved it.
It tastes very gingerbread.
I loved it. Yeah, because that was when we were on our Dew kick. We tried so many different Mountain Dews.
Never again.
And I don't want to do it again, but that one was really good.
It was.
Honestly, that was like my conclusion was, I think my favorite is just original Mountain Dew, like Code Red and then gingerbread. And Livewire's good, but all the other flavors, like, they were good, but it just ended up getting real sweet.
One that we can never find, and I did see, I should have bought one. When we were at the store in Canada, they had Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Yeah. I didn't see that in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. Good tries. Sozu, check it out. Go drink the Oreo Coca-Cola. It's in a black label for anybody who...
Yeah, it's literally like a black everything except the little
Oreo.
It was good. I'm impressed. Good job, Coke.
I guess we'll end the episode with our idols of the week.
Idols of the week. I don't really know.
I think my idol of the week, just because it's all I really think about besides Purple Kiss lately, is... I think I chose my idol of the week last week, maybe, or 2 weeks ago. E.G.
Yeah.
From I Chillin'.
That's a good one.
Because all I really think about is going to see I Chillin' again.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see Purple Kiss a lot, but I also just really want to see I Chillin'.
Oh, it was so fun.
I'm going to say E.G. and Junie.
It was so fun. Yeah,
and
honestly.
Chowan and Jackie. Just everybody.
You know what? We'll just do a team idol of the week, and it's just I Chillin'. They're so great. I loved watching them. That was my underrated person. Because I literally do not understand why.
Yeah, that should be number one. If we were doing girl groups,
like
they'd be
that
number
was
one.
I Chillin' is my number one underrated group because like why? Okay, they don't have to be. You don't have to be like Blackpink or Twice. I get that, but like
it should be like mid tier,
like
easy.
something else. What again?
Like, you
what
can at
do
least be
they?
the same level of popularity as like Purple Kiss.
What do
like,
they have that or
Even
not
Proxy.
have that other people have? Like they're so great and they were so fun and so great at performing and they have really cool music too. And they have, like, a consistent lineup.
I mean, we
nice.
could also
like,
just do a whole episode of, like, underrated girl groups just next week.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I guess we can save it for then. But, yeah, I'm just going to say people from I Chillin' are my idols of the week.
That's where his love of his life is at, so it has to be.
June was amazing.
It has to be.
Sharon was so good. Everyone was good.
And then I just keep seeing people posting videos of them because they keep going.
I know. Just the longest tour ever. I wish we could go again, but now it's kind of impossible because now they're like heading to the West Coast.
You're right. So I'm just going back to LA.
Phoenix, LA, yeah.
Tomote, come
we can
go.
Let's go. We can go watch Weekly, and then we can watch that I Chillin' again. That was so fun. And Trinzy, underrated boys.
Now it kind of makes me wonder. I think E.G. was my idol of the week last week.
Yeah, I think Jay is mine because she was so great at the concert.
She was really great.
That was really fun too. I honestly would have liked to do that again, but it was kind of...
E.G., what is this random
kind
QR
of
code for Triple I's mean? Are you coming back?
I kept seeing people in the comments saying it's going to be like... It's like Triple I's 2, but it's like different people.
That should be kind of sick.
Like it's like a...
It's like NCTU.
Yeah, I guess... Because people are like, please just keep the same people. And I'm like, do they change? I don't know.
You know what? After this episode, I'll pull it up on my phone. You can scan it.
That was kind of the funny thing. I couldn't scan it because it was on my phone.
What it is.
We'll do it later.
But yeah, so... Good episode, underrated boy groups, maybe not underrated girl groups next week. Thanks for listening. Go buy some energy drinks. Go stay in your faves. We'll talk to you later.
We'll be here. We love you guys. Peace.
Bye.
Leaving me